Let's translate Revelation 3, verse 20. No. I asked you if you wanted Ephesians, Galatians, Philippians, or Revelation next, and you came up with Revelation. So we're going to start with Revelation 3:20. It's something I've actually already done in the past. If you go to this video here, linked down in the description, you can watch the original one that I did, but I'll do it here in a new format, probably that's easier to digest and easier for you as the viewer. Don't forget to get some merch if you want to show some support for the channel. You can get this Yakubu cardigan sweater that reads Baruch Atah Adonai, blessed are you, O Lord, perfect for the fall. And there's some other stuff there too, t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, and more. So Revelation 3:20 literally reads, behold, I have stood at the door and I am knocking. If anyone might hear my voice and might open the door, then or also I will enter toward him, and I will eat with him, and he with me. So to translate it, we've got our interjection here. Behold, I have been standing, and this is accusative, not dative. So I'm going to move it over here to the accusative position, standing at the door and knocking. So you can see interjection, behold, I have been standing at the door and I am knocking. We've got a new clause. If anyone might hear the voice of me or my voice. And we're still continuing this conditional clause here. If anyone might open the door. And then we have another K. Then I will enter to him. Again, we have accusative here. Pros, to, toward. And I will eat or dine with him. And he will dine. So deepniso here is going to be assumed down below with me. So behold, I have been standing at the door and I am knocking. If anyone might hear my voice and might open the door, also or then I will enter to him, or I will come to him, and I will dine with him, and he will dine with me. So edu is a particle. It draws attention to what follows. It's actually related to edon, and it's a prompter of attention, behold, look, or see, similar to hine in Hebrew. It can also be a marker of strong emphasis. You would translate it as see. However, this would be used with a noun without a finite verb. We don't have that here. Now, estika is from istimi. So normally it means to stand. That could be causal, so to cause to be in a place or position, set, place, bring, allow to come. It can be something about obligation, put forward, propose. It can be set up or put into force, establish, to validate something that is in force or in practice, to cause to be steadfast, to specify contractually. Those are all the transitive, meaning the subject who does the action is transferring that action onto an object. The intransitive, which is what we have here, but there's also the intransitive with perfect and pluperfect. So that's what we have here is a perfect. So to be in a standing position, I stood, of bodily position, example of a speaker in John 7, Acts 5, John 12, Matthew 27, Luke 23, Acts 1. It could be to be at a place, to stand there or be there, with the emphasis less on standing than on simply being, existing. So it's not that he's standing at the door so much as he's at the door. Behold, I am at the door and I am knocking. With place indicated by a preposition, which is what we have here, epitin theron. So at the door, thera, door. Cruo, this is to strike or to knock. in our literature only of knocking at a door. So I am knocking. Now we have a conditional clause. It's third class condition. We know it's third class because of aeon plus the subjunctive. So in the protasis, we have aeon. Then in the apodosis, we have K, although it's debatable whether the K is there. I'm not going to go into the textual criticism here, as I have in previous videos, but we'll just say that this is the apodosis. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a video where I do go over the textual criticism about why K is in brackets. If you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments. So we have the protasis starting with aeon. We have the apodosis starting either with K or with is elev some. So what is third class condition? By way of reminder, I'll show you. So just using mounts in the blue hymnal, aeon plus a subjunctive, it's a conditional statement. If then sentence, if I am smart, I will take Hebrew. The if clause is the protasis. The then clause is called the apodosis. There's no conditional element in the apodosis. If the protasis is true, the writer is saying the then clause is most certainly true. Conditional sentences are classified by their form and are given the title first class, second class, third class, fourth class. This one is third class. Third class conditional sentences always have a protasis introduced by aeon and a verb in the subjunctive. The verb in the apodosis can be any tense, any mood. Now there are two kinds of third class conditions. There's future more probable. A future condition says that if something might happen, then something else will definitely happen. In the present general, it's a general condition, identical in form to the future more probable condition, except the verb in the apodosis must be in the present tense. Well, we don't have that here. Since we have future in our apodosis, I would argue this is future more probable, which again, it says that if something might happen, then something else will definitely happen. Notice that the third class condition here starts with if plus subjunctive, and subjunctive is probability. We don't know if someone's going to hear and open the door. We don't know if someone's going to do that. They might not hear, they might not open the door. Either way, it might not happen. So that part is uncertain. That's why it's subjunctive. But if someone does open it, then what will certainly happen is, Jesus says, I will enter into him and dine with him, and he will dine with me. So this is the third class condition, uncertain of fulfillment, but if it is fulfilled, then this will certainly happen. If anyone hears my voice, akuo, to hear, this is the passive respondent to lego. It can also mean receiving news or information about, giving careful attention to, paying attention to by listening, be given a nickname or other identifying label, to be called, to hear and understand a message. So the resounding theme is, of course, listening, hearing. So if anyone hears my voice, this would be the sound of Jesus. An auditory effect, sound, tone, noise, faculty of utterance, voice. So this is listen to someone's speech or follow someone. So there's definitely an element here of obedience to Jesus. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, an ego, to move something from a shut or closed position. So the door is shut. Open it. Used figuratively in various ways, such as Revelation 3:20. Compare also with 3:7. So open the door. Then iserkome, to move into a space, enter. And this can be used of beings as goal, to come or go to someone. So I will come to him, and dipneo, to eat a meal without reference to time of day or type of food. It's just simply eat or dine. I will dine with him and he with me. So to translate, behold, I am at the door and I am knocking. If anyone might hear my voice and open the door, I will come to him and I will dine with him and he will dine with me. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, hit the like button. Thank you for watching. Follow for more, and we'll see you next time.